3-2, left that one late though, didn't you?
Yeah, again, credit to the lads. I think we've dominated the game, Paul, into the fact of, it's a windy day, your typical cup type thing. But we could have made it a bit more comfortable than what we did. We've missed a penalty just on half time. We've given them a goal, and I'll take responsible for the goal because I shouted to Darren, believe it or not, leave it. So I'll take responsibility on that one. Full responsibility. But apart from that, Paul, I just think generally, we've dominated the game without playing really well. The time we really played well was the last 3 minutes, mate, when we've pressed them and they've equalised. And we've scored a decent goal. But again, we all try and be perfect and we perfect things. I'll take the win before today. If you said I'm going to win 3-2, then I'd have took it because it's a cup timer in the next round, which is pleasing.
Held the lead for quite a while in that second half, but it never looked entirely comfortable, did it?
No, it never, Paul. Like I said, it was one of them games. They was just going route one, and it's a fighting ball all the time. And when it becomes fighting balls, it's just a case of, are they going to pick the ball up or are we going to pick the ball? And they stopped just playing half of the time. But like I said, I'm going to give some credit to them because, they've been struggling of late and they've come here and they've had a game plan. They've man-marked one or two of us, to be fair. So it's up to the lads who've been man-marked to get about. Ronnie Morgan's getting man-marked and Ronnie's going to score too. But that's Ronnie's experience. But when you go and get man-marked at this level and you're not used to it, it makes it a bit difficult for yourselves or themselves. But again, I'm pleased with the win, into the fact that it's the last two games being two cup games, and we've moved into both with the both competitions. We've moved into the next rounds of each cup.
Windy day there made playing conditions difficult.
Yeah, it's horrible to play with the wind, Paul. I'll have any sort of weather, but that wind, it's so unpredictable half the time. For 1 minute your centre halves are going for the ball, and then all of a sudden it's dropping 10 yards away from them. And it is difficult, but it's also difficult for them. But in saying that, the weather suited them more than it suited us. Because as everyone knows, and every time I keep preaching, we try and get it down and play. And like I said, it was a scrappy affair. It patchy a bit where we played a little bit, but again, it's a cup tie. It's a Sunday game, which is unusual for us. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased for the supporters again because it's difficult coming watching games like this as well. And they showed the support, so it's pleasing, and I'm happy for them that we're in the next round now.
Pretty much a good team performance all around today.
Yeah, again, Paul, we've grinded it out in the end, and again, what I said earlier on, it could have been a lot more comfortable. But you've got to give credit sometimes to the opposition that they took it on board. They felt they still had a goal in them, and it happened like the 4 minutes to go. But again, I've just said to the lads, sometimes we've got to learn to kill games of football. There's no need to try and go and score 5 and 6 and 7 goals, and that's what we're doing. But if that's what I preach, then that's what they're going to do. But in saying that, it's like patronizing or contradicting myself. It's just that little minute where we think we've got the ball in the corner, and from the corner they go down and score. But they'll learn, I hope.
Good week for you, 2 wins in the cups.
Yeah, again, we're going the right way, Paul, aren't we? At the end of the day, it's very rare we've had cup runs, whatever cup it may be. So it's hopefully we can have a little decent cup run in both cups that we're in, and obviously keep our momentum going as such in the league. And so far so good. If I analyse it and I look back a little bit, we're doing quite well, mate. We're pleased, especially with all the injuries we've had, and we're still in the mire of in the league type thing. And again, just spoke to Stephen Jones. Stephen Jones was hopefully back when we played St Helens. I know it's a couple of weeks off, but that's the progress he's making. Still got Liam Loughlin there, got Stephen Williams there. Got Darren Torby back a little bit fitter, with Jack, who's a little bit fitter. So there's my centre half pair and coming back. Dan Remain just come back in for the game, so it's pleasing so that we can get the squad back.
And fitting it, Ronnie Morgan got the winner there today.
That's Ronnie, mate, isn't it? That's the experience, what I said before. He's been man-marked all through the game, and he's going to score 2 goals, and he possibly could have had the third one with the penalty. But he's a clever footballer because he takes lads who are marking him out of their comfort zone, so he'll take them wherever he thinks he's going to hurt them, returns, and he's going there and getting involved. And you know, he's took his third goal really well. So yeah, Ronnie's a seasoned player, he's a seasoned goal scorer, and it's credited him that he's still playing.
Back to the league next weekend. Barnoldswick Town come here. That's going to be another difficult match.
Yeah, they're, you know, it's a rearranged game. You know, again, it's a game that I know we can win. It's a game, it'll be difficult because obviously they're down there, so, you know, they sort of might try and come and mix it into the fact of, you know, they might be going Route 1. And I know Barnoldswick over the years have tried to play football, but because they're down there, mate, you know, they're not having the best of seasons by their standards, I know that. But again, get some of the players back, get used to the way they want to play, the way we want to play. Hopefully the win's not about, and we get a better game, and certainly looking for the 3 points, mate.
Congratulations on today's result.
And you're cold again, mate, that's why you're in this room, aren't you? Hey. Cheers, mate.